In this video, I'm going to show you how to subtract polynomials. So for number one, we've got 9x to the 11th plus 4x to the second minus the quantity 7x to the 11th plus x squared. And what I like to do is I'm subtracting this second quantity here. I like to distribute this minus sign to get rid of the parentheses. So this is put a minus 1 here as a placeholder, and then we'll distribute that minus 1, get rid of the parentheses. So we could rewrite this as 9x to the 11th plus 4x squared. Now when we distribute, we're basically multiplying by a negative 1, so this becomes negative 7 or minus 7x to the 11th minus x squared. Now we can rewrite this grouping our like terms together. So our like terms have the same variable raised to the same power, so that's 9x to the 11th, and then the minus 7x to the 11th, and then the plus 4x squared, and the minus x squared. So let's group these two together. So I'm going to rewrite this with 9x to the 11th minus 7x to the 11th. I have to keep that sign with my term, so keep the minus sign with the 7x to the 11th, and then plus 4x to the second minus x to the second. So now when we combine our like terms, we want to keep the variable and the exponent. The variable and the exponent are going to stay as they are because we're adding and subtracting. So it's going to stay x to the 11th. The only thing that's going to change are the coefficients. So this is 9 minus 7, which is going to give us 2. And here 4x to the second minus 1x to the second. So that x to the second is going to stay the same, but we have 4 minus 1, which is going to give us a positive 3. So number one, our answer is 2x to the 11th plus 3x squared. Number two, we've got negative 3y to the 5th minus 6 plus 9x minus the quantity negative 6y to the 5th plus 9 minus 10x. So let's do the same thing. Let's put a minus 1 here and distribute this minus sign inside the parentheses. So to rewrite this, I'll write down negative 3y to the 5th minus 6 plus 9x. And when we distribute the negative 1 times negative 6y to the 5th is going to give us positive 6y to the 5th. Negative times a negative is a positive. Negative 1 times positive 9 is going to give us negative 9. And negative 1 times negative 10x is going to give us positive 10x. So we've taken care of the subtraction, the minus. Now we can just group and combine our like terms. So minus 3y to the 5th and plus 6y to the 5th, minus 6 and minus 9 and plus 9 and plus 10. So let's rewrite this, grouping our like terms together. So minus 3y to the 5th plus 6y to the 5th minus 6 minus 9 plus 9x plus 10x. So combining our like terms, the coefficient is the only thing that's going to change. Our variable and exponent are going to stay the same, so we're going to keep that y to the 5th. And here we've got negative 3 plus 6. We're adding two numbers of opposite signs, so we want the difference, and we're going to keep the sign of a larger number. Well, 6 is larger than 3, so this is going to be positive 3. So positive 3y to the 5th. Now here, this is going to be negative 6 minus 9. We have to keep that sign with the 6. So if I do this off to the side, negative 6 minus 9, we're going to use our subtraction rule. Negative 6 plus negative 9. Add these two values, keep our sign, and we're going to get negative 15. And now we've got 9x plus 10x, so we're going to keep the x, and then 9 plus 10 is going to give us 19. So our answer here is going to be 3y to the 5th. I'm going to bring that x in front, plus 19x minus 15 for number 2. Let's do one more example. Number 3, we've got 10 minus 7x to the second minus 5y minus 2x minus the quantity negative 12 minus x squared minus 4y plus 10x. So again, starting the same way, make this a -1. We'll distribute that -1 to get rid of our parentheses. So I'll start by just bringing down our first set of terms. And then -1 times -12 is going to give us a positive 12. -1 times -x squared is going to give us a positive x squared. -1 times -4y is going to give us a positive 4y. And -1 times 10x is going to give us a negative 10x. Now let's group our like terms. So we can group the 10 and the positive 12. -7x squared and plus x squared, -5y and plus 4y, and -2x and -10x. So we'll group those terms together as well. Those are our like terms as well. So now let's rewrite this. I'm going to start with the term with the highest exponent. So let's start with that -7x squared. So let's do that first. And then the plus x squared. And then let's do the -2x minus 10x. And let's do the y's. So -5y plus 4y. Let's do our constants. So we've got a positive 10 and a positive 12. So now combining our like terms, the exponent and variable are going to stay the same. Only thing that's going to change is the coefficient. So we're going to keep that x to the second. Here we've got -7 plus 1. So -7 plus 1. We're going to subtract. So the difference is 6. We want to take the sign of the number with the larger absolute value. -7 has a larger absolute value than 1. So our answer is going to be -6 here. -2x minus 10. So the entire operation here, we want to keep a sign with our terms. So this is going to be -2 minus 10. So using our subtraction rule, it becomes -2 plus -10, which is going to give us -12. So our coefficient is -12x. And then -5 plus y. So again, we want to keep the sign with that 5. So -5 plus y. We're going to keep the y. So our operation is basically -5 plus y. We're adding two numbers of opposite signs. So we want the difference. Difference is 1. And which number is further from 0 has a larger absolute value. -5 has a larger absolute value than 4. So our sign is going to be negative. So -1. And then the last operation, 10 plus 12, is going to give us positive 22. So our answer here is -6x squared minus 12x minus 1y, or just y, plus 22 for number 3. This video was on subtracting polynomials. I hope this video helped you understand this concept. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And you can check out the link for the video that's coming up right now on combining like terms. This is Nick from First Coast Math Clinic.